Hey, beautiful Virgo, welcome to your Tarot and Oracle card reading for the rest of 2025. I'm clearing the space for you, beautiful Virgos, and we're going to do a life path reading. We're going to see what's coming in for you for the rest of this year, what gifts and blessings you might be working with, what challenges you'll need to overcome, and advice from Spirit. This tarot deck is backwards, so that's interesting. Okay, so there could be some sense of discombobulation right now for some of you. It's very interesting. Let me pray. God, Spirit, Universe, please bring clarity, truth, and wisdom to this reading and help the Virgo family find their best and most blessed and highest timeline. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so what do we have for the rest of 2025? All right, the Magician, serious empowerment. We're going to get clarifiers for all of these. This could be some sense of manipulation as well, but I would say really understanding your abilities on another level and putting it to work for you. Two of Cups, beautiful alignment with your higher self. With Spirit, beautiful alignment again with your highest timeline. Three of Swords, some sense of loss, some sense of, and for some of you, this could be forgiving yourself or another. With the Two of Cups and the Three of Swords, this could be soul healing, heart healing. But for some of you, this is something has come to an end, something that you may have been hopeful for. You know, this is a young energy, the Three of Swords. So this isn't something that you grew for a long time, that was in a period of fruition. It had potential, whatever this may be, and you were disappointed. Prince of Wands, fiery, passionate energy, going after something, pursuing your future with gusto, painting the world a beautiful rainbow color, like leaving your mark, right? Prince of Wands is super excited to get something started. It's like you want to get up early to start and stay up late to finish. So like you're like extremely engaged. The Death card, major transformation. Serious changes on the horizon for you. This is you changing. You have this Phoenix energy here. So you're being reborn in some way. And the Moon, some type of revelation. You know, so for some of you, this revelation is the thing that gives you that Three of Swords energy. So it's having your eyes open to something that perhaps you didn't want to see before, or you were being misled about, because the Magician truly can be a manipulative energy. But this is a beautiful reading. I mean, anytime you have the Two of Cups, you are in alignment. Like there is strong soul alignment with the Prince of Wands. You are so aligned that you know the direction that you need to go in, and nothing's going to stop you. You know, your soul's calling, right? I don't necessarily see this as a love reading or relationship reading, but for some people it could be. For some people, the Two of Cups. And it really depends on the clarifying cards. But for some people, the Two of Cups is like meeting or starting a new relationship, right? That's that new energy. And you have the Three of Cups on the bottom. Major celebration, like, oh, you're so stoked about something, you know, like for some of you, you've attained some goal and you want to give yourself kudos. You want to give yourself congratulations. You know, you want to savor the moment, you know. I do feel that the Magician with the Two of Cups, the Magician is using his energy. This is you, again, becoming aware of your full potential in some way. And that brings you into greater alignment with something that may cause you to step above something, like put something behind you where you can have that energy of forgiveness. Like you didn't want to forgive yourself or someone else yet. You weren't ready to yet, because you didn't have satisfaction, soul satisfaction, or hope for the future. Now, if this is about, and the easiest way I can put this is, if this is about relationships, you didn't want to put this one away. Like you didn't want to get over this, or you weren't ready to get over this until you found excitement and passion in a new relationship, right? I definitely get that for some people, but that's a story that can be read across many storylines. You know, you didn't want to feel okay about losing a job or losing a situation or leaving a living situation until you found one that truly aligned with you. And then you felt better about the past. You felt better about, you know, leaving something behind, you know. I think that the Prince of Swords is like a fiery new beginning. I'm very interested to see what the clarifiers will be for the Prince of Swords and the Death card, because the Death card is like, you are becoming, you're stepping into your butterfly identity, you know. You are letting go of an old sense of self, an old identity, and you're so excited about what's new, you know. I'm going to get clarifiers right now, because the next card is the Moon card, right? And the Moon card can be occulted or hidden information. Something could be difficult to see, so we'll need clarifiers. But also it is getting really, really in touch with your super subconscious, like going deep in your subconscious. This is a wolf teaching a domesticated dog how to howl at the moon, right? So it's like you tapping into something deeper inside of yourself. I see that with the Death card, you know, going deeper in your own sense of identity and your own sense of magician empowerment. Right? So God Spirit, let us get some clarifiers for magician. We have the Emperor, really, really bossing up, really taking control of your life, putting up boundaries as well, energetic boundaries and physical boundaries, and clarifying the Two of Cups. Again, you have the Magician. So like this could be you manifesting a love. Oh, you know, with the Two of Cups, you manifesting something that you truly align with over what you truly don't align with. Three of Swords. Like bringing it up from the depths, right? The moon energy I talked about before, and you can see what the Magician is doing right here. He's calling it up from the depths. So this is exciting energy. Like you're super empowered, Virgo. Don't waste this time of empowerment. I'm a Virgo, and I know that feeling. I have that feeling. I am that right now. And it doesn't last forever, but you can do a lot. You can do a lot, okay? Ace of Wands. So you have the Prince of Wands, which is the beginning of this really exciting venture, whatever it may be, and the Ace of Wands, again, the beginning of this really exciting venture. You're starting something that's going to take off. You're starting something that you can really get behind, that you're super excited about, that you are going. I'm telling you, when you have this kind of energy behind it, the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and the Prince of Wands, nothing can stop you, and you're going to make something great happen in your lives. You're going to bring something amazing into being, okay? Now, there could be a lot of work ahead of you, but it just seems like you have what it takes. You have a willingness to do that work. With the Death card, you have the Hermit energy. So the Hermit energy is wisdom, ascension. You know, this is like you've reached a point where, you know, like I said about that sense of transformed identity, a new sense of identity, you stepping up. You know, the Hermit card, the Hermit shines her light for all the world to see. So you could be showing people, you could be teaching people, you could be leading people in some way with the Emperor and the Hermit. Take it as it resonates. Prince of Wands is clarified by the Moon. So you have the Moon again. This is so interesting. The Moon is that subconscious energy. It's like soul retrieval for some people. It's digging deep and finding out who you truly are, what you truly want, where you truly want to go. And the Prince of Wands is really excited to go there. So you could be discovering something within you. And I felt that with the Magician too, like a talent, gift, or ability, but it could be something else, a soul urging, like honoring your deepest soul urgings finally, and then being really excited about the path ahead for you. And then the moon is clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is occulted. You know, for some of us, this is, again, hidden information. You see all those singing bowls are upside down. He doesn't know what's in there, right? And he's trying to make a choice. You know, it feels like you need to go deep. And we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is honoring your inner child. You know, what does your inner child want to do, right? So with the Seven of Cups, you need to like go deep and shut out the noise so that you can listen to yourself and learn or remember or discover what you really want. For some of you, okay? The moon, again, is that wolf teaching the domesticated dog how to howl at the moon. So it's bringing up your dark horse energy, your subconsciousness, the side of you that, the shadow side of you, or the side of you that you hid, you know, with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It makes me feel like there's something that's repressed from earlier in life that you told yourself no, or someone told you no, and it's your soul purpose. It's part of your dharma. It's part of your destiny, right? So you are practicing honoring yourself. You're practicing for the rest of 2025, tapping in to the voice inside your head, to the voice inside your soul, and not the voices out here. You know, I feel like the Hermit with the Death card is you're taking hermit time out. You know, you're removing yourself and you're raising yourself up. So raising your vibration, moving above the fray. And I get that too with the Emperor, in order to move through this transition. It feels like Hanged Man energy. You know, it feels like a period of suspension. Also, you know, this change, this could be like a healing for some of you. Two of Cups with the Death card, this could be healing. But in order to heal, you have to take time out. This could be a physical healing, mental, emotional, whatever it is. But in order to heal, you need to go deep with the moon into you. And the only way to do that is to take time out. And you have a choice coming with the Seven of Cups. I'm gonna pull some more cards about the Seven of Cups. But Spirit is saying, you know, for some of you, choose wisely. You know, it's also an emotional challenge. The sevens are always a challenge. It's the need to focus, right? The sevens are a reflection of the Chariot card, which is the seven of the major arcana. And I'm sorry, it's the seven of the major arcana. So in the Chariot, you're trying to drive two horses forward who want to go in different directions. And in order to do that, you have to really exercise focus, self-control, will. You have that with the Emperor. So this is happening, right? This is happening. And the Magician, you have the Hierophant. So this is very spiritual guidance energy. The Seven of Cups. Let's get another one, please, Spirit. Thank you. Judgment. Like this is a calling. You have to follow your calling, right? And I could see the Hierophant being with the Judgment, because what you come in with soul contracts or destiny or your calling is something that's going to bless the world and humanity. And then you have the Chariot card I was talking about, right? So that emotional challenge might be you choosing the choice that makes you a teacher, makes you a guide. Like I said, right? Makes you the one who stands up and says, look at me. I'm going to put myself out there, even though I might not be comfortable doing so. I'm going to let my voice be heard, even though I may not want to speak at this time, right? Because I am called to do so, you have a choice with the Seven of Cups. You could shrink, you could shrink. And I just get that. Like some of you, for whatever reason, want things to be easier, want things to be, to make more sense on the outside, like more orderly in your life. Like whatever you're picking up could be messy, or you may perceive it as potentially becoming messy in some way. And I know Virgo, because I'm, again, a Virgo, right? We don't like things to be messy, right? And like streamlined. You want things streamlined in this area of your life. And, with the Hierophant energy, with this Hierophant especially, it's like that energy of the Buddha. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. And so you don't have to be orderly or that kind of thing, right? You are the perfection. I want to say that. You are the ascension. I want to say that. He's got the ladder or that stairway behind him, and the hermit has the stairway behind him. There is, and this particular moon has this path going up the pyramid, which is a mystery, right? A mystery. So you are the solution to the mystery for some of you. And again, alignment, Judgment card with Lover's card, alignment with your higher self, alignment with your calling, with the soul contract, right? And that emotional challenge I keep talking about, and it's taking me a minute to get to it here. Emotionally, it could be a little tricky for you. Like mentally, you know that you need to do it, right? Mentally, you know that it would benefit you and it would benefit the world, and you know that it is for you. But emotionally, you could be like, because the cups are your emotional guidance system, right? You could be a little confused in that area and be like, it doesn't feel good, it just doesn't feel right. And it's because there's something inside of you that is, again, wanting predictability, Emperor, wanting things to be a certain way, but my counsel to you is step into this new direction, right? Step into the new direction. There's healing for you and for others in this new direction too. Okay. So let's just get a couple more for beautiful Virgo's path. What do we have for Virgo's path? What blessings does Virgo bring on their path? What gifts do you give Virgo on their path? What empowers Virgo's path? King of Pentacles. So you've matured in some way. You bring a lot of experience. You've grown a lot in your life in a certain way that Spirit wants you to share with others. King of Pentacles, this is an authority energy, and having created and having resources, right? You've created something in this way. You are resourceful in this way. This will make it easier. And then Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves. So what serves you in this way, and now I see this, okay? This Three of Swords, this is often seen as a detrimental energy because it's uncomfortable to feel a sense of emotional loss, right? But with the Eight of Cups, it's time. It's time to walk away from it and let it go, move forward, and forgive yourself for being any part of it and other for being part of it, right? So that is serving you. Whatever it is that's ended, or this sense of loss is freeing you perhaps to move forward in this way, is making it easy for you in any case, right? It's a gift. It's a blessing. One more for beautiful Virgo. Thank you. Four of Swords, connection to spirit. You know, this is a time when you can easily tune in, tap in, turn on, when you can easily, through breath work, mantra, meditation, dream work, shadow work, whatever it is, you know, grounding, all the things, right? However you connect to spirit, however you connect to your higher self. So spirit is close. You are close. Okay. And what mountains, what challenges, what is potentially trying to trip up, or what lessons are in store for beautiful Virgo? 9 of Cups. Beautiful Virgo, pause the video and make a wish, because this is a wish card and you never waste a wish. All right. So interesting that 9 of Cups, a wish coming true, is a lesson. All right. So let's get some more clarifiers. Feels like you don't have a lot of challenges is what I'm getting, right? Feels like whatever challenge you might face is a mixed challenge, meaning it's a blessing, right? Also, like there's 2 sides to every coin. There's always a silver lining. Ace of Wands, wanting to start something new, maybe. Interesting, you have the Ace of Wands twice, right? This is fire. So wanting things to happen quickly, you know, wanting things to happen faster than they naturally would unfold. And 6 of Swords, quieting your energy, stilling your waters, stilling your waters. The 6 of Swords, and you can see it in this image. There is a little Eskimo here, and he's passive and he's not rowing at all. He's just in the boat thinking about the future that he wants. And that soul urging makes the orca swim in that direction. And when the orcas swim in that direction, they create a little wake that causes the boat to follow them slowly and surely toward calmer, clearer waters. And so maybe not overworking, right? Because the lesson is that Ace of Wands, really, really wanting things to happen quickly, but spirit needs to co-create with you, needs to be your partner in this, right? So I can see that. I can see that for you, beautiful Virgo, you know, your wish card, wanting your wish to come true right away, right? Instead of letting things unfold naturally, right? So my advice to you would be calm down, you know, appreciate the journey, you know, appreciate the fact that spirit is working with you. You know, how beautiful is that? Then you have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And I just want to say, this particular 6 of Swords looks like he's crossing a threshold. There's like a wall on either side of him, right? And here, there's this threshold. So this is saying that you have 1 foot in the old world and 1 foot in the new world. And when you step through that threshold in the perfect time, because you have judgment, you know, things will unfold perfectly. Your world will look so much more beautiful. Look at this. So step forward with faith, step forward with the right vibration, you know, vibrate with the world that you want to be on the other side so that the orcas swim in the right direction. Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Very Fool energy. So trust, you know, you're not going to know how this is going to look on the other side. You don't get to see the outcome. You only get to do your part, you know. So leap, take a leap of faith, like you know the direction to go in, or you will know the direction to go in, you know. I don't see any reason for you to be fearful here. I don't see any reason for you to be hesitant other than I want this now, you know, some type of inner child healing that's taking place, you know, with the moon and the 7 of Cups, like an uncertainty when that veil clears. Be ready, you know. Trust the niggle, and here's your answer. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And moon is super intuition energy, you know? So just like lean into your intuition, like it's time for a lot of you to grow your intuition, to become more intuitive, to become psychic or clairvoyant. Like with the magician twice and the moon twice, and trust the niggle, this could be you becoming a great seer, you know, with judgment. Like that's a skill that you have. All right, and just a few more for the beautiful Virgo family. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Take the lead. You have Emperor and you have this beautiful stag. Take the lead. So you have, yeah, stag spirit, of course. I would say, you know, that for a lot of you, that's your answer. You know, with that 7 of Cups, I'm not sure which one to choose. If one of them is a position of leadership, is a position of stepping up with the Hermit energy also, that's the one to choose. Okay. And know that Hermit, Emperor, and Stag Spirit also say in some way you might end up feeling lonely. You may already feel alone or ostracized, but that is an energy that is blessing you. That energy does bless you. It helps you to get in touch with your moon. You know, it helps you to hear only your inner voice instead of worrying or being concerned with or even being exposed to what other people might prefer or want for you. That just gets messy. Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. And it's also very fertile. Rabbits have babies. You can see the bunnies at the foot of this rabbit. Now is a lucky time. So you are very, very creative, very magical too. Just remember, you are a powerful magician, right? I mean, magician twice. You can't make this up. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. You are a powerful magician. You have magic, you know. Wield your magic. Don't hesitate to wield your magic. Feel better about you. Step into your new role, Stag Spirit. Take leadership and ownership of your life. Like I'm feeling like, no, I'm taking up this space. Like this is mine, you know. I'm feeling that. So I love this for you, beautiful Virgo. I love this for us. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you. And I'll see you next time. Peace.